You saw me in the last video putting the chalk in the trailer here. Well, my wife also got me something else. She got this for Christmas. I haven't put it in yet. If you look here, you see where this is all beaten up from the kickstand being there and then it riding down the road. She got me a steel plate, which actually has the bike's name on it, which we're going to mount to the floor also so the kickstand won't eat up the wood. So let's get to it on today's Graybeard Biker. All right, so I did something a little different with the skid plate here than I did with the mounting the chalk. I didn't get bolts. I got actual screws. So we're gonna test that out and see how it works. Hopefully it'll work well. Just gotta cover that up right there, that's it. Pretty simple. So I've got some screws here. These are number 14 by 1.5 inches wood screws. And then I got some washers as well. These are 3/8 washers. The reason why I did that is I wanted to make sure that screws would not go through the holes. So screw, washer, hole. All right. See if we do this without a pilot hole. No. Gonna need a pilot hole. Okay. All right, so I've got all my different drill bits here. And I'm gonna find one that will do just a starter hole, a pilot hole. Doesn't have to be big. I'm gonna leave enough to have some bite. Let's try this one. Maybe too small, but we'll see. All right, pilot hole. Somebody depend upon me. Hopefully be good enough. All right, so let's put this in place so I can make the other ones. All right. Yep, that'll work great. Okay. Murphy has not shown up yet. I keep waiting for Maria's ugly head. Drop one of these or something. Is this going to go off without a hitch? And there you go. It's just that simple. So that's it. That's on there. So the next thing to do is when we put the bike on here, see how she does. Make sure that you're all like and subscribed and all the YouTube stuff. We appreciate it. All right, so there's one other thing that I had a subscriber recommend when I put up the last video. I've had a comment from one of our subscribers that recommended I cut these off, and I agree with him, so that is what I'm doing. The reasoning behind it is if something comes up off of the road and hits these and bends them, it'll mess up the chalk that's above it, and then the bike could fall, or it could at least rip holes in the wood or something. So it's better to cut them off shorter. Now I'm not going to cut them off all the way up here because the Dremel won't actually go up that far, and I'm not doing it twice, so because it takes a long time to trim them down. Now, one other thing that I did, since this chalk pushes the bike back some, I went ahead and put a little safety back here, and I've zip tied some half pool noodles to make sure that if by chance for some reason the fender comes in contact with the back gate, it won't hurt it. So that's it. I did that. It's now safe, ready to go. I've got the kick plate installed, loaded on, ready to go to Sturgis. If you're up there and you see us, be sure to say hi. We'd love to take a minute and talk to you. And until then, stay free. Keep it shiny side up.